I have to hit start recording, right, Scott? Then do I have to turn the desktop audio off? 17-5, you guys are up. 17-5, stock buggy on the track.
Jared Miranda.
Let's get our marshals out there, guys. Let's get it covered up. That'll be that E-Truck class.
Paul Brummett.
Scott, I have to hit start recording, and then I have to hit the mute on the desktop, right? It doesn't matter? I thought I had to mute the desktop.
No. You want to leave only when we're playing music and you mute that. Okay.
So
Kelly Ellison.
Everything else is fine.
Chris Wells. Scott Uden.
A little help here on the front straightaway, guys. Let's get some marshal coverage here, guys. I guess we have them all. Got to get Hobbs checked. He did say he need 2 minutes for a pee break, so.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Hobbs.
Well, we'll see what Miranda's got going on here.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Probably ran so many laps he deadened his battery.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
A little help on the front stretch for Brian. A little help on the tube.
Less than 5.
Pay no attention to that. See what Miranda's got going on here. That's to keep you from cheating, Jeff. All right, well, he had time to change tires, change battery, dope some tires, drop that rear link. We're going to make sure he's going to check in fine here, and then we're going to go with it, guys. We'll let these two cars get past, and we're going to go. Here we go. Loop slide. Find your happy spot. Uten and Palmer on. Hobbs and Ellison on. Little help for Hobbs. You hear that little beep, that means you're the leader. A little help. Sam's got to go 2 directions. Pat's going to get one off the hill there for Scott. Jared went 16 flat, Chris 16.2, Scott 16.9, Kelly 17 flat, Ethan goes 17.3, Paul 19.3, Hobbs backs it up with a 19.7. Palmer was in that mess. Nobody wants to lead this one. Kelly Ellison is the closest to wanting to lead, and now he had a mistake. So he had 3 solid laps right there to start. Jared, though, backs that last lap up there with a 15.5. So he's going to move himself to the point. Ellison drops to the 2. Uten 3. Wells, Ethan, Hobbs, and Brummett. That'll be Jared at the. That'll be Chris Wells at the stripe. 15.8, 17.507. Miranda out front though on a 19 lapper. A little help. Got a couple cars coming, Jeff. $3:15 to go. Miranda, Ellison, Wells, Uten, Hobbs, Brummett, Palmer. Miranda, your leader at the stripe. 18.502. Kelly on an 18.511. Chris starts the 17 lappers. Now he's on an 18.513. So your leader on a 502, 2 on a 508, Chris on a 513, then Brian starts the 17 lappers. Palmer, Scott, and Paul all on 16s. 2:45 to go. Jeff Palmer with the dancing shoes on. Sam's going to be dancing here in a second. Nope, he waited until the car got past. Jamie's going to be dancing. He's thinking about it. There he is. He's all over the place. He's left. He's right. Little help. Little help. Little help right here in the middle, Sam. Sam, right here. Right here. Miranda, Ellison, Wells, Hobbs, Uten, Brummett, and Ethan Palmer. Going to guess Palmer missed a lap there somehow. I don't know that he could have missed 2. Looks like Paul missed 1 too. Not sure why we're getting missed laps. Unless they're cutting the corner there. That might have been when Paul ended up in the off area. 1:30 to go. Miranda, Wells, Ellison. 7.5 the gap back to Chris Wells. 2.5 back to Kelly. Jared at the stripe. 15.7. Nobody coming. Now you got one coming. Got one coming. That's Hobbs. Brummett's in that group. Wells was in that group. Chris went 16.3. He's 8 seconds back of a heat win and a TQ. Miranda working the tabletop.
45 seconds left.
Here he comes to the stripe. 15.8, 19.509. The only one on a 19 lapper. Wells 18.504, Kelly 18.510, Ethan 17.511, Brian 17.517, Scott 16.503, and Paul 16.516. There's Chris at the stripe.
15 seconds
16-2, 18.502. He's working to that 19 lapper. Needs a hero lap here on the last lap. Time's about to expire. He needs a hero lap here. Can he squeak by for a 19 lapper? He's going to stay on an 18.502. He's still live though. 18.502. Jared just went hot lap 15.2. Actually, hero lap 15.2.
done. Kelly Ellison done.
Ellison, Palmer, and Hobbs all done.
Chris Wells done.
Wells caught up the line,
Scott Wooden
18.501. Almost
Aaron
to that
Miranda
19
done.
lapper. Waiting on Paul Brummett to finish it up. Okay, that's a race, guys.
The race is completed.
Miranda, Wells, and Ellison. After round heat number 1. You got me. So it looks like front straightaway. Whoever was in the front straightaway has got the marshal as the blower. Whoever was on the front straightaway should have the blower. I think that was Jeff Palmer. 100% was, according to Mike Ruth. Check him in, check him in. Let's get him covered up, guys, covered up. We got a lot of guys there back to back, so we'll need some help. We will need
Chris
some help.
Wells. Mike Ruth.
I got Scott, I
Nate
got Paul.
Kelly
I
Ellison.
got Ethan. Hobbs is
Corey
going to grab a
Frank.
spot. Whatever you think's easier. I don't know. I would say probably the back
1
straightaway.
minute to the start of the race.
I need one more, guys.
Sam Campbell. 45 seconds to the start of the
Miranda,
race.
Wells, Ellison all back to back. Uten, Hobbs, Brummett. I got all those guys. I need some help. I still need one. Come on, guys. Back
30
left-hand
seconds
corner.
to the
Somebody help
start
me
of
out.
the race.
Somebody, anybody. Back left-hand corner. Somebody, anybody. I need a marshal.
15 seconds
Come
to
on,
the
guys.
start of the race.
Help me out.
Less than 5.
Thank you, Jeff. We'll wait till Jeff gets in his spot, and we're going to go with it, guys. Find your happy place. Here we go. Loops live, loops live. Miranda, 16 flat. Chris to the point, 15-9. Ellison takes over, 15-7. Nate, 19-4. Corey, 23-4. Jared back around, 15-8. Sam goes 18-9. And I didn't realize Mike Ruth was not on the stand, or we would have waited. Sorry. I'd see. He was checked in and didn't say anything. I didn't know he wasn't up there. 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. Chris Wells moves to the 2 spot. Jared 15.3 that lap. 20 and a 5:15. Ellison in that 2, 19.503. Chris 19.503. Nate 17.508. Sam 17.517 and Corey 14.516. Nobody coming, nobody coming. Nobody. Now you got a car. Two down, 3 to go. Jared, Kelly, Chris, Nate, Sam, and Corey. 20 and a 5:13 for Jared. That TLR sponsored machine. There he is working the back straightaway. That rhythm section to the table. And the step down. My favorite part of the track. Here he comes to the stripe. 15.4 that lap. Ellison's 2 seconds back. He'll catch up a little bit on this one. Jared had a mistake over there. Kelly went 15.8. 2.2 the gap. Jared goes 16.2. 1.6 the gap to Ellison. Wells in that 3 spot. Nate, Sam, and Corey. Miranda goes 15.8. Here comes Kelly. Kelly goes 16.3. He gives it back. 2.6 the gap. 1:45 to go. .130 to go. Miranda 10 seconds out front now. Kelly was within 2 seconds. He had a rough lap there. He went 23. He gave 7 of it back right there. Miranda, Ellison, and Wells. Clark, Campbell, and Fink. Little help. One to go. Jared, Kelly, Chris. 13 to Kelly, 3 to Chris. Oh, Jared upside down again. Not going to hurt that 10-second lead he's got.
45 seconds left.
So a 19.6 that time. That still puts Kelly back 9 seconds. 8.5, even though Kelly went 15.5 on that lap. Kelly has matching hot laps of 15.5. It's matching all the way down to the 3 decimal places of 15.574. 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
Okay. 10 seconds. Jared still 10 seconds out front, 1.5. Now half a second back to that 3 spot of Chris Wells. But Chris going to make a race of it here at the finish.
Jared Miranda.
Listen for your names, guys. Listen for your names. This will be Chris at the stripe. He's going to get another lap. Well, Chris had the 2 spot, and then Kelly just took it back with a 15.3. He's still live, too. So those guys are going to battle it out. 3/10 the gap between 2 and 3 as we finish up.
Nate Clark done.
This will be Chris at the stripe. Done. He's going to take it for now. What can Kelly do with it?
Kelly Ellison
Kelly
done.
takes it back. 19.514 411 to a 414. Double 03 the gap at the finish for Ellison and Wells. That's a race, guys. Blow it off. Cover it up.
All right. Let's get our mini truggy checked in.
Mike Ruth.
I don't know who moved it, but it needs to be
Baby
back
Ruth.
over here.
Ethan Palmer.
Yeah. All right, I got somebody on mini truggy that's
1 minute to the start of the race.
yeah. Go ahead and cross the line, Chris. Yeah, that's showing up as John Duback.
Chris Wells. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Richard Metz. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, that's all right. All right.
Less than 5.
Here comes Tone. Chris is going to be our control car. All right, Chris is on. Taylor's on. Richard's on. Ethan. And Mike. All right, first lap's around. Chris goes 16-1, Taylor 18-8, Ethan goes 16-0, Mike 15-3, Richard was a 21-1. And 1 minute in, I got Wells out front on a 19.509. Taylor 18.509. Oh, Ethan just popped up into the 2 spot with an 18.502. Taylor on 18.509. Mike 16.503. Richard 15.505. Fast lap of the race so far was at 15.3 set by Mike on the first lap. Watch out after the front side stadium jump. It's clear. Minute 30 in, fast lap again, still goes to Mike, 15.386. Ethan's got a 15.7, Chris a 16.0, Taylor a 16.1, Richard an 18.0. Wells just reset his own fast lap there, 15.747. Taylor did as well, 16.1 that time by. Out front, Ethan's taking over the lead by only by 0.4 over Chris. Watch out after the looks like Mike's got a ball cut popped off here. All right, let's see. Wells down the backstretch. Palmer across the stadium jump in the front. They're separated by less than a second. 0.8 right now with 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Ethan on a 19.512, Wells 5.14. And Taylor's on an 18 lapper, Richard's on 15, and Mike's off track. Ethan goes in 15.405, puts another fast lap in for himself, and gets that gap out to 1.5 seconds over Chris. with 2 to go. Ethan Wells, Ruth Metz. That's your running order. Again, Chris and Ethan only 8/10 apart. Catch up our leader, going onto the backstretch, up onto the tabletop, down the stairs. Second place is getting ready to go on the backstretch now. Chris had a little bit of a long lap that last time by, and Ethan had a pretty quick one, so that actually grew the gap out to 3 seconds. Well, and then Wells just put in his fast lap of the race there. 15.481 gets that gap back down to 2.2. 1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. That 1-2 battle is our closest one. Beyond that, Taylor's 15 seconds back from Chris. Richard's 36 seconds back from Taylor. Yeah, that one gets you. Oh, there's Wells on his lid. That's
45 seconds left.
And he'd gotten it down to 2/10. Actually got it down to 1/10 now. But that's going to grow again here at the line. 3.1 with 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Again, you'll keep running until you hear your name. First heat of E-Bug, you guys are up next. First heat of E-Bug. Oh, help. Oh, our leader having trouble as well. Keep running until you hear your name. Ethan, keep going. Ethan, keep going. Ethan, keep going.
Baby Ruth done. Chris Wells done.
All right, Wells finishes 19-5-16. Taylor 18-5-08.
Mike Ruth done.
Ethan gets the win, 19-5-10. Mike finishes 16-5-10.
All drivers are finished.
Richard finishes 16-5-20.
The race is completed.
So. All right, we'll get the track blown off. Put them down. Come on out and marshal for me. I had 5. I need 5. Huh? Yeah, I saw that.
And I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. We were so disappointed when you thought it was the last one and it was over.
Yeah.
That's kind of how they set it up.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they were planning on season 4, but kind of critical acclaim. Yeah.
One minute to the start of the race. Pinkie Pie. Jeff Palmer. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Pat McCreary. Nate Clark. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
I got all my marshals. I got everybody checked in. All right, Pat's going to be my car here.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Here it goes. And Pat's on.
Good time to crash before I get over there.
There you go. All right, Pat, first lap, 15.9. All right, first laps, Pat had that 15.9, Palmer 16.2, Nate 17.1, Jamie's second lap was an 18.4. We're a minute 5 in. I got Pat on a 19.508, Jeff on a 17.501, Nate on a 17.510, Jeff dropped down to a 17.514 there, Jamie on a 16.508. All right, now closest race is between Jeff and Nate at 0.6 of a second here. Jamie just ran his fast lap of the race, 17.882 right there. Pat holds the fast one, 15.728. Jeff on a 16.232, Nate 16.067. Fast lap so far. .245 to go. Pat on a 19 and a 510, Jeff 18 and a 510, Nate 17 and a 504, Jamie 16 and a 513. Loose. All right, 150 to go. Pat just ran a new fast lap of the race, 15.691 last time by. He's on a 19 and a 512. Jeff on an 18 and a 513. Nate 18 and a 517. Just 1.5 back, and Jamie on a 16.511. Pat, another new fast lap there, 15.544. You guys be gentle with that white and pink car. He's sponsored by My Little Pony. One to go. Pat, 19.510. Palmer, 18.511. Clark, 17.512. And Coach Beard on a 15.501.
.45 seconds left. .30 seconds left. .15 seconds left. Pat McCreary done.
All right, Pat finishes 19 to 509.
Nate
You'll be
Clark
done when you
done.
cross the line. Nate finishes 16 to 502.
Pinkie Pie done.
Jamie 15 504.
All drivers are finished.
And Jeff finishes
Jeff Palmer
18
done.
511. Put him down. Come
The
on out,
race is
Marshall. I'm going to
completed.
need one volunteer, please. One volunteer, Marshall. Howdy.
Gary Stud. Ethan Palmer.
All right, I got Marshall's. That's the new Hong Nor.
1 minute to the start of the race.
The Hong Nor. About this far north of the Taylor. Okay, there you go. I see you. I got you.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Baby Ruth.
We're good. All right, here it comes. Gary's on. Taylor's on. And Ethan's on. They wanted to name it the Long Duck Dong, but that was already used by 16 Candles. So they went with Hung Nor. .30 seconds down, 4:30 to go. Fire laps around. Ethan was a 15.3. Gary had a 15.4. Taylor a 16.3. Watch out getting on that front stretch. Taylor, you got a tire coming loose. .135 down. I got Ethan out front on a 20 and a 511. Gary on a 19 to 502. Taylor on an 18 507. Guys are looking to beat a 19 to 509 set by Pat in the first heat. All right, 2:15 down. Ethan still out front, 20 and a 5:15. Gary on a 19 to 5:11. He's 5 seconds back. Taylor on an 18 5:03. All right. 250 down, 210 or 110, 210 to go, excuse me. Gary just put in his fast lap. Turns out the fast lap of the race, 15.067 last time by. Backs it up with a 15.4. Ethan's fast lap of 15.3. Taylor 15.8. Right now, everybody is exactly 5.4 seconds apart. Gary's 5.4 back from Ethan. Taylor's 5.4 back from Gary. All right, 1 minute to go, 1 to go. Ethan still at 20 and a 5.13. Gary 19 to 5.10. Taylor 19 to 5.13.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Keep on until you hear your name.
Gary Stutt done.
Gary finishes 19 to 5.07. E-Truck, you guys are up. Taylor going to finish
Baby Ruth
19 to 5.14.
All
Ethan
drivers are
finishes
finished.
20 to 5.12.
Ethan
Takes
Palmer
over the
done.
TQ for round
The
one.
race is completed.
And I'm going to need a couple volunteer marshals, please. Anybody?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Oh, okay.
Nate Clark. Pinkie Pie. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Jeff Palmer. Pat McCreary. Sam Campbell.
All right. I got everybody checked in. I got my marshals. Here it comes. Get you some space. Jamie's on. Pat, Nate are on. Help. He's stuck. He's stuck on the pipe. He's not on the clock yet, though. He's not on the clock yet, so it doesn't hurt him. All right, Pat, first lap, 16.3. Nate, 16.7. Jamie was a 19.9. Jeff's going to come around and a 17.2. Sam's first lap was a 23.0. All right, a minute 5 in. I got Pat out front, 19.504, just turned in a 15.767 fast lap. Jeff on an 18.502, Nate 18.515, Jamie on a 17.517, and Sam on a 15.505. All right, like I said, Pat has that 15.7 fast lap. Jeff's got a 16.0. Nate just put in a 15.6 the lap before that one. That is the fast lap of the race. Jamie just put in his fast lap right there, 17.2. And Sam just put in his fast lap, 17.5. That's leader up behind Sam there. There we go. .210 down, 250 to go. Pat out front still, 19.504. Nate, 19.513. Jeff, 18.501. Jamie, 17.513. And Sam on a 16.507. Jamie just put in his fast lap there, 17.0. Nate still holds the fast lap overall, a 15.5. I'm telling you right now, there's some Area 51 stuff going over there by Tim's pits. We got Conley, Paul, and Wells all over there huddled together. Some shit's going down. Yeah. 150 to go. McCreary out front, 19.504. Clark, 19.512. Palmer, 19.515. Jamie on a 17.515. Sam on a 17.518. So it's really got two races going on here. Pat, is that the Bianco or the HB? The HB? Gotcha. One to go. Pat's still out front, 19.507. Nate just 1.5 off of him. Jeff another 2.5 back from there. 4.2 seconds covers that top three. Jamie,
45
he was
seconds
30
left.
seconds back from Jeff. Sam's only a half second back from Jamie.
Thirty seconds left.
Oh, and our leader gets it wrong coming off of that tabletop there, getting into the sweeper.
15 seconds left.
And that does put Nate to the point. Everybody's still alive. Everybody's still alive. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Pinkie Pie done.
I don't know if anybody else saw the sparks there.
Pat McCreary done.
I must have hit either a rock or the. All right, Nate takes that one. 19.507. Pat 19.510. Jeff
Palmer done.
19.515. Jamie goes 17.510. Sam, you weren't done yet, but we're going to finish you out. Sam's going to finish
The race is completed.
16 to 456. All right, we're no resort. We'll get the track blown off, put a little bit more glue on it, and we'll get it running for. We're gonna go same order for the second heat. Probably get started about 20 after, give or take.
Ethan Palmer.
Check him in, check him in. Let's go, Marshals. I need some Marshal coverage. I got Jeff coming out. I need a couple more. Jamie's going to cover that back left-hand corner. I got everybody but Hobbs.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Brian Hobbs.
.45 to the start of the race. .30 to the
Heads up,
start of
getting
the
on the front
race.
stretch.
Brian Hobbs.
Little help for Hobbs.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Find your happy place, guys. Here we go. What was that? Hang
Less
on.
than 5.
All right, hang on for Miranda. All right, guys, here we go. Find your happy place. Whoops live. Kelly went 16-7. Chris 16-8. Brian 17-7, Ethan 19-6, Scott 17 flat, Jared to the point 16 flat, Paul 19-4. Everybody's first lap. Heads up, back straightaway, all clear. Little help on the front straightaway, guys. Little help for Brummett. Wells out front, 19.5.10. Jared, 19.5.15, working out of that 2-second hole that he started in. Miranda now to the point, 19.5.09. Palmer on an 18.5.08. Chris, 17.5.03. Kelly 17.508, Brian 17.512, Scott 16.502, and Paul 15.511. Two down, 3 to go. Jared, 19.509. You guys are looking for 19.507. That was TQ after round 1. 19.507. Miranda now on a 507. Palmer, 18.508. And Chris Wells, 18.508. These guys working together there. Palmer right behind Miranda on the track. Jared down the back straightaway with Palmer in tow, and Ethan now moving into that 2 spot. Following the leader around. They're working right behind Ellison. Ellison going to give Jared the corner. Now him and Palmer battle in that for that 2 spot. Well, actually Kelly's in the 4, Chris is in the 3. There's Palmer now working behind Jared. Got one upside down. Got the leaders coming through, guys. Give him a little bit of room. Leaders are coming through. We got a 5-way. Chris Wells at the stripe. He's in the 3 spot. 18.502. Palmer stays in the 2 and an 18.5 flat, and Jared on a 19.506. So Ethan Palmer getting ready to put it on a 19 lapper here. working down the back straightaway right ahead of Kelly Ellison, right behind the leader. Palmer 18.501, Chris Wells 18.501. Chris working to the stripe, over the single roller. Those guys both looking for 19 lappers here. Chris 18.5 flat. Jared stays on a 19.506. Ethan Palmer 18.5 flat. Palmer with a 5 flat with a 0. Chris 5 flat with an 8. Here comes Chris. Got in a little hot that time. 19.516. Palmer goes 19.515. Miranda still on a 19.506. Kelly on an 18.508. Scott 17.510. Brian 16.5 flat. Paul 16.509.
45 seconds left.
Palmer 5.14. Wells on a 5.15. Chris to the stripe.
30 seconds left.
Jared 19.505. Ethan 19.513. Chris 19.515. Kelly having some trouble. Slides to an 18.515. Here comes Chris again. 19.514. Palmer's on a 5.14. Those guys both going faster. All three, the top three cars all going faster. In fact, everybody but Kelly Ellison going faster in round 2 than they did in round 1. Listen for your names, guys. Listen for your names. That's your leader guy, or one of your top 3 there, the purple car. Still got one there, Nate. Never mind. Pat's got it.
Kelly Ellison done.
Ellison done 4.
Chris Wells done.
Chris Wells going to be done 3 for now. We'll see what happens. Palmer was part of that mix.
Ethan Palmer
Yep,
done.
they're going to trade.
Paul
Wells is
Drummond
going to
done.
take 2. Palmer's going to slide to the 3. Waiting on Hobbs and Miranda.
Brian Hobbs done.
There's Brian waiting on Jared to finish it up.
All drivers are finished.
That's a race.
Jared Miranda
Wells
done.
going to take that one.
race is
19.514. I think Jared Miranda missed the lap. Maybe not. No, he couldn't have. That'd have been 2 hero laps back to back. So I think that's right. Wells, Palmer, and Miranda. Doesn't change the overalls. Jared still starts first. Put him down. Come on, Marshall. Wheeler, you guys are up. Give our guys that are running back-to-back a little bit of time to get changed over. Let's get our marshals out there, guys. I got Ethan, I got Scott, and I got Paul. I need 2.
Chris Wells.
Somebody help me out. I need
Jared Miranda. Kelly Ellison. Corey Fink.
Brian Hobbs and a helper. Brian and a helper. And a helper. I need a helper. Thank you, Pat. Nope. Pat got it. Thanks.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Little help.
Sam Campbell.
Got to get Clark. Got to get Nate
Nate
checked.
Clark.
There he is.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We'll give Nate another warm-up lap. He was the last one to get on the clock. Give him another warm-up lap, and then we're going to go right after the pink and purple car.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
That's Sam Campbell. Here we go. It's live on Mike Ruth. Then it'll be Kelly Ellison. Jared Miranda. This will be Nate Clark. Chris Wells, Sam Campbell, Corey Fink. Miranda goes 15-4, Ellison 16-2, Chris 16-3, Nate 16-6, Mike 16-4, Sam 17-4, and Corey 24 flat. Little help for Sam. Got multiple cars coming. Now it's clear. Clear, clear. .130 down, 3:30 to go. Miranda, Wells, and Ellison. Two down, 3 to go. Jared out front, 19.504. Kelly, 18.504. Mike, 18.512. Chris, 18.515. Nate 17.5 flat, Sam 16.506, and Corey 16.519. With a hope for Chris. Halfway, guys. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Miranda with the lead at the stripe. 19 and a 5 flat. He's working on a 20 lapper. He is going faster than his round one time. So 20 lapper in Jared's future. Maybe this is it right here. He went 15.4, puts him on a 20 and a 5.15. Two to go. Miranda, Ellison, Ruth. 8 seconds back to Kelly, 3.3 back to Mike, 3 more back to Chris, 2.5 back to Nate. Less than 2 to go. Miranda working the backside of Corey. Corey lets him around. Miranda the leader down the back straightaway. Down the staircase. 20 and a 5.15. It's got 13 seconds on the 2 spot. Still on a 20 and a 5.15. 15.1 was his hero lap. Back on lap 8. He's on lap 13 now. 120 to go. $20 and a 5.14 now for Jared. He just went 15.4. Now he's catching a bunch of traffic. Kelly in that 2 spot. 2.3 ahead of Chris Wells. .35 seconds to go. Here comes Kelly to the stripe. He's in the 2 spot.
30 seconds left.
19.5.15. Miranda out front, back on a 19 lapper. 19.5 flat. Kelly on a 19.5.15. Chris, Mike
left.
on 18s. Nate on a 17. Sam on a 16. Corey on a 15. Time's about to expire, fellas. There it is. Keep racing, keep racing. Listen for your names.
Mike Ruth done.
Mike Ruth, the only car done in the 4 spot.
Kelly Ellison done.
Behind you, Paul.
Sam Campbell
Bye.
done. Jared Miranda done.
Miranda done with the
Chris
win.
Wells done.
Ellison, Chris Wells, Mike
45th
Ruth,
done.
Clark, Campbell, and
All
Trump.
drivers are finished. Nate Clark done.
Put them down, come out and marshal
The
for me.
race is completed.
All right, Mini Chuggy, you are up.
Chris Wells, Mike Ruth, Baby Ruth, Ethan Palmer, One minute to the start of the race.
I responded.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. Richard Metz, "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got Marshall.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I got all my drivers checked in. Find yourself a spot. Here it comes. I like for it to be a surprise. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. All right, first lap's around. Richard goes 21.3. Chris was a 15.8. Mike 15.5. Taylor 16.7. And Ethan a 15.5. He went inside the pole. So did Ethan. Yeah. Oh, Ethan's got a ball link off. Jared's going to see if he can get him back going, and he does. Maybe. Nope. Got another steering issue, too. All right. 2 down, 3 to go. Mike out front on a 20 and a 5.15. Ethan was on a 19.502, but he's off track now. Wells on a 19.506. Ruth on a 17.508. Metz on a 15.505. Fast lap of the race belongs to Mike Ruth. 15.322. Set back on lap 4. Chris just said his fast lap, 15.5. Taylor's got a 16.6 fast lap. Richard's got a 17.1 fast lap. All right, Chris has taken over the lead now. Out front on a 19.508. Mike 18.501, 4.5 back. Taylor on a 17.509. Richard on a 16.517. We got 2:05 to go. So our leader coming down the stair step. Catches that pipe going through the sweeper. Rolls it back onto its wheels. Our second place just getting into the sweeper now. He is 7.5 back from Chris. TQ right now, 19 and a 5-10 with a 1 set by Ethan in the first round. Wells is currently on a 19-5-10 with a 9. He's about 0.8 of a second off TQ pace right now. We got a minute 20 to go. Nobody closer than 7 seconds, and that's the gap from 1 to 2 here. Wells to Ruth. Now down to 6.8. Chris now just 1/10 of a second off of Ethan's TQ pace. That all gray truck with the yellow wheels coming down the backstretch. That's your leader. Got some clear track in front of him.
45 seconds left.
You heard the man. We're now down to about 40 seconds to go now. Wells out front, 8.5 seconds to go. Metz just ran his fast lap there, 16.9. Leader down the stair step, over that backside tabletop, through the sweeper,
15 seconds left.
around to the start-finish line. Still just 1/10 of a second out of that TQ spot. Everybody keep running till you hear your name. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Richard Metz done. Mike Ruth done. Chris Wells done.
Wells finishes
Ethan Palmer
5-10 with a 3.
All drivers
Misses
are finished.
TQ by 1
Baby Ruth done. The
Hey,
race
Chris,
is completed.
literally getting hung on the pipe right there is probably the difference. All right. So Ethan is going to start on the point. Chris right behind him. Like I said, 2/10 is the difference here. Mike in the 3 spot, Taylor 4, and Richard going to be on the 5 spot. E-Buggy Heat 1, y'all are up.
Jeff Palmer. Nate Clark. Pat McCreary. Pinkie Pie. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got everybody checked in. I got all my marshals. Here comes the tone. Pinkie Pie on the clock. Nate's on. Jeff finally decided to get on the clock. First lap's around. Nate 17.5. Jamie 23.2. Pat's first lap 16.2. Jeff first lap 17.1. All right, we are a minute 15 in. Pat out front, 19.508. Jeff on an 18.502. Nate on an 18.506. Jamie on a 16.502. Pat just put in his fast lap right there, 16.017. Nate's got the fast lap of the race so far, though, 15.356. You guys are looking to beat a 20 and a 5.12. Set by Ethan in the first round. Pat right now, that 19 to 5.05. He's probably about 8 seconds off of that pace right now. Right now, Pat setting 2 in the overall. 2 in the overall. $2.15 down. Pat 19.506. Nate 18.510. Jeff 17.516. Jamie 16.506. All right, our leader across the stripe, 19.512. He's leaking time right now. Nate, 11 seconds back in the 2 spot. Jeff in the 3, another 6.5 back from Nate. Jamie in the 4, 9.5 back from Jeff. Nate still holding that fast lap, a 15.356, set back on lap 3. Oh no, the no-no pole. Oh, the humanity. Now it's a whacking stick. Actually, right now, it'd be worse hitting the metal stake than the plastic piece. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Please do not hit the co-owner. Run, Richard, run. Oh! Oh, our leader gets it wrong, and he just ran his fast lap too, 15.6.
"30 seconds left.
23 seconds to go now. Pat, 18.5 flat. Nate, 18.517. Jeff, 17.504.
15 seconds left.
And Jamie on a 17.516. Jeff just ran his fast lap there, 16.084. Nate and Jamie both going faster than the first round pace. Jeff and Pat both going slower.
Pinkie Pie done.
Jamie
Nate
finishes
Clark
16 to 503. Nate goes 17 to 502. Pat finishes
McCreary
18.5 flat with a 5, and Jeff is going to finish with a
All drivers are finished.
17.502.
Jeff
Put him
Palmer
down, come on
done.
out, Marshall.
The race is completed.
Nope, there's a hole. There's a hole in my bucket. Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo.
Ethan Palmer. Gary Stud. Baby Ruth.
I need one Marshall back in the corner, please. One Marshall, one Marshall, one Marshall. Anybody, anybody, anybody? Can I get some help?
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need a Marshall. Anybody, anybody. Thank you, Sam. Soon as Sam gets in place, we will make the tone. You don't have to run, Sam. You're volunteering. I appreciate you.
45 seconds to the start of
All
the
right,
race.
Gary, you're going to be the one. Looking to beat that 20 in a 5:12 set by Ethan last round. All right, first laps round. Gary was a 16-1, Ethan a 16-1, and I'm sorry. Yes, they were both a 16-1. Taylor was a 16-0 first lap. Second laps around, they went 15-6, 15-7, 15-7. That was Taylor, Ethan, and Gary. Right now, Taylor out front, 15-6-8-3 that time by. He's out front half second over Ethan. Ethan's 1.5 past Gary. We are 105 into this thing. Right now, nobody on a TQ pace. Taylor on a 20 to 5:15 now. He just jumped up into that 20s. Ethan on a 19.501. Gary 19.511. And now Ethan has taken over the lead by just 0.6 of a second over Taylor and his long duck dong buggy. Two down, 3 to go. $2.15 down. Ethan 20 and a 5.11, resetting his own TQ. Taylor on a 20 and a 5.15. Gary on a 19 and a 5.11. Taylor just put his fast lap in. Gary just put in the fast lap of the race. Taylor went 15.5. Gary went 14.8. Ethan had just ran a lap before that one, a 14.9, so he gets it down into the 14s as well. So we got Ethan on a 20 and a 5.10, Taylor on a 20 and a 5.14, Gary on a 19 and a 5.05. Whole field separated by just 6.5 seconds here with a minute 45 to go. And Ethan just went 14.9 flat that time by. All right, we got 1 minute to go. Ethan's still in that 20 and a 5.08, resetting his own TQ. Taylor's dropped down to a 19 and a 5.03. Gary a 19 and a 5.05.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
Coach getting busy there.
Left.
10 to go, 10 seconds. Keep going, Ethan. Keep going, Ethan.
Gary Stutt done. Baby Ruth done.
All right. Taylor finishes 19.507, Gary 19.509, and Ethan finishes 20 and a 5.15. Did drop off his TQ pace, but by virtue of his first round run, is going to be the pole sitter. Only one to run 20 laps tonight. E-Truck, y'all are up.
Pinkie Pie. Pat McCreary. Nate Clark.
I'm going to need a couple volunteer marshals here for this one.
Jeff Palmer. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we need a bit of a racer's minute, and then Ethan will be out to Marshall. Huh? Right.
Sam Campbell. 15 seconds to the start of the race. less than 5.
All right, we'll let Jeff get a lap in here. Start finding you a spot. Start finding you a spot. Nate's going to be my guy. Nate's on. Pat's on. Jamie's on. Sam's on. Jeff's on. All right, looking to beat Nate's first round pace, 19 and a 5:07. First laps around, Pat goes 16-1, Nate 16-4, Jeff 17-2, Jamie 17-6, Sam 17-8. All right, one down. We got Pat out front on a 19-5-14. Jeff on an 18-5-01. Nate 18-5-03. Sam 17-5-12. Or now Jamie's on a 17-5-12. Sam 16-5-06. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Nate out front, 19-5-10. Pat, 19-5-11, 3/10 back. Jeff on a 19-5-14. Jamie, 17-5-14. And Sam on a 16-5-05. Right now, nobody faster than TQ pace in the first round. Pat, Jeff both running a little bit faster than their first round pace. All right, 3 down, 2 to go. Nate just ran fast lap of the race there, 15-2-9-6. But Pat takes over the lead because Nate backs that up with an 18-second lap. And Pat just went 15-9-06 for his fast lap. So now Pat out front on a 19-5-09. He's about 2.5 seconds off of TQ. Nate on a 19-5-10. Jeff 19-5-16. Jamie 17-5-12 and Sam 15-5-09. We got a minute 30 to go. Pat another fast lap for himself there, 15-8-4-2. Now down under 2 seconds off that TQ pace. Watch getting on the backstretch go high. Oh, Gary backed out, got him out. That was our leader. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Nate. Nate's falling off the lead. Nate in the 2 spot now. And Pat goes fastest for himself again, 15-7. Sam, that's the leaders coming through. So, there you go, thank you. 1 to go, 1 to go. Pat now just a second off of that TQ.
"45 seconds left.
another fast lap for Pat, 15.6.
30 seconds left.
He now just 2/10 off of the TQ pace.
Fifteen seconds left.
Oh, and that's it. Keep running till you hear your name. Keep going, Jeff. Keep going, Jeff. Keep going.
Pinkie Pie done.
Jeff squeaked through by
Clark
6/10 of a second, so
Pat McCreary
gonna
done.
get one more lap at it. Help, Sam. Help, help, help. There we go.
Sam
Pat finishes
Campbell done.
19 and a 5:10, but
All
Nate's going to
drivers
hold
are
that
finished.
TQ with a 19 and 5:07 from
done.
round one.
The race
This
is
round, Nate was a
completed.
19.512, Jeff 19.515, Jamie is 17.506, and Sam 16.514. All right, let's get the track blown off. Let's get another round of glue on it. We'll get her set up for the mains. Can I get somebody to help out with the glue, please?
Jeff Palmer.
Let's go, guys. I need a marshal. Marshal in the middle. Somebody come help me out. Who's in that last class? That last heat of the day. Yeah. Palmer, Ruth, Stute, and McCreary. I got everybody. I need a helper. Thank you, Sam. And I got to get Nate Clark checked. Nate Clark.
Nate Clark.
We'll give Nate another lap. All right, guys, let Nate finish that lap. Let's grid him up. Palmer in the 1. Nate will be 2, and Jamie will be 3. Palmer, Clark, and Beard. You could have finished your lap, Nate. I gave you time. All right, guys.
45 seconds
5
to the
minutes.
start of the race.
2 bumps to the A. Marshall's ready. Racer's ready. On the tone. Little help, little help. Still there, still there. Yeah, I should have thrown him back on the other side. Make those guys work for it. Nate went 15.8, Jeff 17.4, Jamie 17.5. One down, 4 to go. We will need some help marshaling after this one, so if you can hold on to your position, I would appreciate it. $130 down, $330 to go. Nate out front, 18. Doesn't really matter. 5.5 seconds the gap. Back to Jeff Palmer. I want to thank everybody for coming out and racing with us tonight. I got to make a rare appearance. That probably won't happen for another 8 weeks or so. I'm pretty much booked up till the middle of October. Short of a rain out. $215 down, $245 to go. Nate out front. He's got 7.5 on Jeff Palmer. Here comes Nate to the stripe. That's your leader. He owns the hero lap, a 15.7 on his last lap. Not this last one, the one before that. Jeff's hot lap, 16.1, and Jamie's hot lap, 17 flat. $320 down, $140 to go. Clark, Palmer, 3.3 the gap now. That is the gap right there as Nate heads onto the back straightaway, and Jeff works his way through that same section. 2.6 at the stripe the last time. Let's pick it up. Clark goes 16-1. Jamie went 16-7. Jeff goes 16 flat. He closes the gap a little bit more. Nate went 16-1. Jeff went 16-4. He gives 3/10 back. 2.8 the gap. Leader working that little tabletop. Here he comes to the stripe. Oh, and now Jeff upside down. So that's going to let Nate drive away here. Oh, now Nate's upside down. How quickly does that get
45
marshaled up?
seconds left.
So the gap now about 3.5 probably. Nate's going to have a slow lap, but so is Jeff.
30 seconds left.
19.8. Jeff had a slow lap on the one previous. 16.6. 3 seconds the gap. They don't have to beat each other. They just have to beat Jamie. Yeah, they're a few laps ahead.
15 seconds left.
Nate just went hero lap. 15.6. Jeff went hot lap. 15.7. 10 seconds to go. Stock Buggy, you guys are up next.
Pinkie Pie done.
Jamie
Nate
done
Clark done.
in the 3. Nate
All
done with the
drivers
win,
are
and
finished.
Palmer 2.
Jeff Palmer
That
done.
got a whole lot closer there. I
The
wasn't
race
paying
is
attention, but
completed.
that got within a half a second there at the finish. Clark and Palmer with the bumps. Put them down, come out and Marshall. Let's get it blown off. Whoever was on the front stretch, let's get it blown off. Get my 17.5 buggy racers up here. Check him in, check him in. Take it easy back there, guys. Sam's still coming off the track. Looks like Miranda trying to break it on the warm-ups here, warm-up lap here.
Chris Wells.
Let's get it covered up, guys. I need some help.
Kelly Ellison. Ethan Palmer.
I need some help.
Paul Brummett.
Thank you,
Jared
Taylor.
Miranda. 1 minute to the start of the
Let's get it
race.
covered up, guys.
Brian Hobbs.
Covered up, covered
Scott
up.
Hooden.
I got Nate, Jamie. I got them everybody once they get on their stool.
45 seconds to the start
Thanks,
of the
Corey
race.
and Taylor, for helping out. Appreciate you guys. Finish the lap you're on. Let's grid them up. Finish the lap you're on. Let's grid them up. Jared out front.
30
Chris
seconds
Wells
to
in
the
the
start
2
of the
spot.
race.
Palmer's going to start 3. Ellison 4. Scott, Brian, and Paul.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Miranda, Wells, Palmer, Ellison, Uten, Hobbs, and Brummett.
Less than 5.
Here we go. Miranda and Wells. Oh, and Miranda catches the no-no stick. Wells out front. Chris down the back straightaway with the lead. Miranda in tow. Down the staircase. Here they come over the tabletop to the stripe. Wells goes 16-5. Jared 17-2. Kelly 16-4. Paul 16-4. Scott, that was actually Scott 16-4. Paul 18 flat. Brian 16-8. And Palmer with that 19-3 after a 28 on the opener. So working from the back. Miranda, Wells, and Ellison. That's a two-car battle for the 2 spot there. Little help, little help, little help. You got one coming. That's the leader. All clear. That'll close the gap a little bit. 2.3 back to Wells, 0.6 back to Ellison. Then it'll be Brummett, Uten, Palmer, and Hobbs. Somebody bouncing off the no-no stick. Oh, there's another one just touching it. There's your leader down the back straightaway and the staircase. Got one shoved under the tube. Stay outside when you get to the front straightaway. Outside, outside. Stay outside. Corey still standing inside. All clear. Miranda, Wells, Ellison, Brummett, Palmer, Uten, and Hobbs. Oh, another one off the no-no stick. That was Scott. He no better. Miranda, Wells, and Ellison. Let's pick up the leader. There's your number 2. Chris Wells hitting the stripe now. That gap, 2.7 for the win. Working around Scott. Jared working his way to the stripe. There's Chris now to the stripe. And Ellison's in your 3 spot. He's a ways back. 3 seconds to Chris. 5.5 to Kelly. Ethan's another 5. Scott's another 6. Closest race on the track is that 5-6 spot of Scott and Brummett for 3/10. Kelly working around Brian Hobbs. 3:15 down, 3:45 to go. That was Chris Wells upside down. He's going to let that gap get a little bit bigger between him and Jared Miranda. Little help for Brummett. Oh, never mind. He got it off the tube. Wells at the stripe. 7 seconds back of the lead. Leader coming over the little tabletop, heading to the stripe. Miranda bounces off the no-no stick. Just catches the back wheel on it. Down the back straightaway, round Brian Hobbs here. Brian slides out of the way. Jared goes around easily. Jared working towards that back straightaway. Here comes Chris at the stripe. 3 to go. 7.5 the gap. Kelly Ellison just went hot lap 15.7. He's 2 seconds back of Chris. Chris working the tabletop. Here comes Kelly over the table. Let's check the gap at the stripe. 1.9. That's your 2-3 battle. Leader working around, looks like Palmer and Brummett. Got one caught against the tube, Corey. One caught against the tube. Stay outside when you get to the front straightaway. Corey, stay inside now. Inside, inside. All clear, all clear. Kelly with a mistake. That looks like Jared going to lap his way around Kelly here. Off the staircase. Jared with a healthy lead. Doesn't have to push his doesn't have to push it to get around Kelly here. He's got 8.5 seconds on Chris Wells with 1:30 to go. Jared at the stripe, 15-7, 9.5 up on Chris, 1:20 to go. Here comes Chris to the stripe. He needs a couple hero laps here. 10.5 the gap. So Jared looks comfortable just following Kelly around here. He's got a minute to go. About 4 more laps.
.45 left.
Roughly 3 laps to go. Seconds to gap
left.
back to Chris, 4.8 back to Kelly. Fifteen seconds to go.
Seconds left.
Jared, Chris, Kelly, Ethan, Paul, Scott, and Brian. Stay outside, coming off the staircase. Outside, outside, outside. All clear. You got 5 cars all in the same section, all at the same
All
time.
Brummett done.
Brummett
Jared
done at the
Miranda
stripe. Jared gets the
Palmer
win.
done.
Palmer done 4. Paul done 6. This will be Chris taking the 2 spot.
Chris Wells done.
Kelly's going to take the 3. Scott's going to go 5.
Scott Hooten done. Kelly Ellison done.
And Brian Hobbs in
All
the 7.
drivers
That's a
are
race,
finished.
guys. Put him down, come out
Brian
and Marshall
Hobbs
for me.
done.
Put
The
him
race
down,
is
come out and
completed.
Marshall. Stock Wheeler, you guys are up next. Stock Wheeler. Check him in, check him in. Check him in.
Mike Ruth. Nate Clark.
Check him in, check
Chris
him in.
Wells.
Let's get my Marshall coverage, guys. Got a few of those guys running back to back.
Jared Miranda.
Nothing new. We've been doing it all
Corey
night.
Fink.
Get a couple helpers. I got Scott. I got Paul. I got Ethan coming out.
1 minute to the start of the
Jared's
race.
back to back. Chris is back to back. And Kelly's
Kelly
back to
Ellison.
back. I need some help.
Sam
I got
Campbell.
Brian. I need one more. I need one in the middle, guys. Come on, help me out. One in the middle. Somebody, anybody.
45
Jamie.
seconds to the start of the race.
Appreciate you. All right, guys, finish the lap you're on. Finish the lap you're on, and let's grid them up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's grid them up. Miranda will be 1, Ellison 2, Wells 3. Miranda, Ellison, Wells, Mike Ruth in the 4.
15 seconds to the
Nate
start
Clark
of the
5.
race.
Then it'll be Sam and Corey. All right, guys. 7 minutes on the tone. Here we go.
Less than 5.
Oh, Ellison rolls it over. And Mike Ruth rolls it over in that same section. So Miranda out to the lead here, right where he takes over, right where he left off in the 2-wheel class. Chris Wells, Kelly Ellison, and Mike Ruth. Heads up on the backstretch, stay outside, outside. Jamie's inside, all clear. Miranda with the lead. Here comes Chris Wells and Kelly Ellison in your 3 spot, and then Mike Ruth in the 4. That'll be Nate Clark in the 5. Sam Campbell in the purple and the pink in the 6. And Corey 7. A little help for, nope, never mind. Miranda, Ellison, and Wells. The 3 amigos from our 2-wheel class. A little help for Nate Clark. A little help for Clark. Bounces it off the no-no stick. Mike Ruth. Still in that 4 spot. Ellison and Wells traded here. So Kelly moves into that 2. Chris back to 3. Then it'll be Mike Ruth in the 4. 2 down, 5 to go. Miranda got a 7-second lead already. Working that TLR car. .440 to go. There's your 2 spot of Ellison. And Chris Wells now stays ahead of Mike Ruth there. Heads up, oh, got one behind where Jamie went the other direction. Scott's going to have to chase that one down. That was Nate Clark. Miranda, Ellison, Wells, Ruth, Clark, Campbell, and Fink. 7 seconds to Kelly, 6.5 back to Chris Wells. Looks like Mike Ruth, though I thought he was going to pull it. 3 down, 4 to go. 4 to go. 7.5 to Kelly, 7 seconds more back to Chris. Little help for Chris. Front straightaway. A little help on the front straightaway. Brian will be crossing the track. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Brian is on the track. All clear. 3:30 to go. Here comes Corey at the stripe. He's in that 6th spot. There's Clark and your leader, Jared Miranda. Jared's got 3.5 on Kelly now. In fact, it looks like Chris got around Kelly. That'll make that correction when he hits the stripe. So Chris will be over the tabletop. That should be your 2 car now at the stripe with the 3 car behind him and the 4 of Mike Ruth right behind him. Mike Ruth just went 15.8. Kelly makes a mistake. Ruth's going to take over the 3 spot. Jared Miranda, your leader. Chris Wells moves into the 2 spot. No, he does not. According to this, oh, he will. When Kelly crosses the stripe, Chris will move to. Nope. According to the system, that is not the case. So it looks like Kelly's a lap ahead of Chris. I have to go back here and make sure Chris didn't miss a lap somewhere in there, but the ones I can see, that looks correct. So Kelly holding down the 2 spot. I called that one wrong. Jared, though, getting ready to lap Kelly here for the. Jared's actually in the lead, looking to put everybody a lap down here if he laps his way around Kelly. Doesn't have to. He's got 2 minutes to go. Jared, Kelly, Chris, Mike, Nate with a long line. Let's see what Nate's got when he hit. There he is. Nate will stay in the 5. Corey and Sam rounding out your top 7. Couple no-no sticks. And the no-no stick got dislodged. Oh, heads up, heads up. Wow. Take that, Jamie Beard's ankle. Top of the foot. He's got he's got another one. Yeah, heads up over here, guys. Over here. Over here, Paul. Over here. Sorry. Yeah, Jamie don't use the top of those anyway. Fortunately, it was just a 10-scale wheeler instead of a 8-scale buggy or a chuggy. Been there, done. Been there and done that. 50 seconds, guys. Right.
45 seconds left.
Mini truck, we're up next, so get them ready. Mini truck, 30 seconds, 35 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
Oh, heads up, heads up. Got another one, Jamie.
15
All
seconds
clear,
left.
15 seconds to go. Miranda, Ellison, and Wells, Ruth, Clark, Fink, and Campbell. That looks like that's how they're going to finish. Nothing closer than, well, Chris Wells and Kelly Ellison. That's, according to the system now, that's within a second.
Kelly Ellison done. Chris Wells done. Jared Miranda
There's
done.
your podium, Jared, Kelly, and Chris.
Mike Ruth done. Sam Campbell done. Nate Clark done.
Waiting on Corey to finish it up.
All drivers are finished. Corey Fink done. The race is completed.
Alrighty then. Next up, we got our mini truggy, Amen. Amen. All right, I need my marshals from that last race. Come on out.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Don't hit Brian on the backstretch. Stay inside. Stay inside. Be easy when you're checking them in. Easy, easy, easy.
Chris Wells.
Easy, easy,
Mike
easy.
Ruth. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Ethan Palmer. Baby Ruth. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Still need a couple marshals. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Who? Talking about Tim? Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, I got my marshals. Need you to get checked in here. Okay.
Richard Metz,
All right, lineup's going to be Ethan on the 1, Chris on the 2, Mike on the 3, Taylor 4, and Richard 5. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, me neither. Right. Yup. Yeah. All right, there's going to be 7 minutes on the tone. Taylor just nerfed his dad right off the start. Ethan has a little trouble. Chris going to take over the lead here in this first lap. Ethan and Chris going at it, getting on the backstretch. Chris has got it. Ethan wants it. Now Mike's coming up to play. One, two, and three over the trough onto the backstretch. Oh, Mike traction rolls getting onto the backstretch. That's going to drop him back to the 4. Taylor going to get by. Ethan trying to go the short round around that carousel. Chris holding him off here. All right, both of them ran their fast laps that last time by. 15.710 for Chris, 15.756 for Ethan. 3/10 the gap. Mike holds the fast lap of the race, however, 15.613. Richard just ran his fast lap, 16.8. Here they go again through that front side stadium jump. Less than a tenth, 96 hundredths. Or, excuse me, 96 thousandths. Ethan just ran fast lap of the race right there, 15.5. Was able to get by Chris. Had a little bobble coming off that stadium jump. Ethan gets by. Now, they both have trouble coming down off of that tabletop. Chris sportingly waits. And there we go. No harm, no foul. 6/10 the difference. At the line, 1.1. We are 250 in, 4:10 to go. Ethan, Chris, Mike, Taylor, and Richard, your rundown. Mike still holds the fast lap of the race, 15.453. Chris just ran his fast there, 15.682. Mike resets fast lap down to a 15.208 while Richard hits the no-no pole. That's right. Ethan, 14.969, takes over that fast lap that time by. Pulls that lead out to 1.7 seconds last time by. 1.6 this time. Chris had just set his fast lap, but then did cartwheels on the landing. Chris went 15.397 for his fast. 1.4 the gap out front. We got 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Yep. Oh, Mike having a little issues in that third spot, but Taylor having issues in the fourth spot. So they're going to hold serve there. Ethan getting a little bit of a gap. Got the lap car of Mike between them. But then Chris catches a pipe, gets stuck. So what was 2.49 seconds goes to 6.2 seconds right there. And Mike now just 2.4 back from there. But Mike having his own issues. Richard moves over and lets leaders through. Oh, watch that backstretch. Oh, that was Taylor on the outside. It's clear now. Mike and Chris come together. Looks like Mike's body might be coming loose up on the front side. His truck's looking like it's got the Carolina squat now. So running order still Ethan, Chris, Mike. Taylor was a lap down from that battle. Now Chris having trouble to let Mike get by.
"45 seconds left."
45 seconds. Ethan out front, 10.5 seconds over Mike. Mike had 2.7 over Chris last time by. Then it's another 30 seconds back to Taylor. And Richard 7.5 back from Taylor.
"15 seconds left."
No. Yeah, actually it was. Yes, that is actually for position.
Chris Wells done. Ethan Palmer done.
And Chris finishes with a flourish. So Ethan's going to get the win. Mike's going to bring it home in the second
Davey
spot.
Ruth done.
Chris finishes
All
third.
drivers are finished. Mike Ruth done. Richard Metz done. The race
So
is
Ethan,
completed.
Mike, Chris.
Pinkie Pie. "1 minute to the start of the race." 45 seconds to the start of the race. Nate Clark, Jeff Palmer, Pat McCreary.
See you tomorrow, buddy.
30 seconds to the
Take care.
start of
See
the
ya.
race. Sam Campbell. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. Let's get them lined up. Going to be Nate on the 1, Pat on the 2, Jeff on the 3, Jamie on the 4, and Sam on the 5. All right. 8 minutes on the tone. And what an inauspicious start that was. All right, so Nate gets the lead on the first lap. Jamie Beard in the 2 spot. Pat in the 3, Jeff 4, and Sam 5. Nate trying to run away and hide here. Jamie trying to hold off Pat, giving it a valiant try, but I think this is about the done side of it. Well, Jamie making that buggy wide, or that truck wide. Pat just gave him a little help over that jump. He didn't think he had enough oomph to make it, so he just gave him a little nudge, helped him out. 1:30 down, 6:30 to go. Nate out front already pulls out 8 seconds. Well, now 6 seconds over Pat. Pat just ran his fast lap, 15.996. Nate does have the fast lap of the race, though, at 15.852, set back on lap 3. And Pat does another 15.913 there, cutting that lead down to 4.7 seconds. Nate just went 15.5, Pat 15.8, Sam 17.1. Fast laps for each of them that last time by. Gap up front, 5 seconds. Pat just did a 15.675 that time, gets the gap now down to 4.6. It's going to be second place up behind Sam. Sam gives him plenty of space. Now Jeff trying to get by Jamie for that final podium spot here. And got the leader coming up behind him here. And he's going to want to go because he's got Pat breathing down his neck. So Jeff gets by Jamie. Nate gets by Jamie, who puts a lap on him. So Jeff worked up to the 3rd spot. Jeff gives Nate plenty of space here. Watch out. Nothing coming, Richard. Nothing coming. You're good. All right. at the line, 5.5 seconds the gap. We are not even to the halfway point, though. All right, Jamie, that's going to be second place coming up behind you. Thank you. That is not for position. There's a lap between the two of you. Our leader over that backside tabletop into the carousel. Watch coming off that double. It's clear. .6 the gap. Just past halfway. 3 minutes 45 to go. And Nate just throws down some heat. 15.205. New fast lap of the race there. That gap grown to 7.5 seconds now. Oh, Nate gets tangled up with Jamie. Still a significant lead, not going to change much here. Seven seconds the gap as Pat works his way through some lap traffic here. Up in front of him is going to be Jeff in that third spot, so Pat trying to put a lap on Jeff here. Jeff gives him plenty of room, makes it no an issue. Nate was hoping he would make it just a little bit of an issue. Last time by, gap was 6.5. We'll check it here at the line. Pat working his way through some traffic, drops, well, nope, say 6.4 now. 2.5 to go. Well, 6 seconds isn't bad. Nate's got to keep it clean. That's one Marshall, the difference. Running order, Nate, Pat, Jeff, Jamie, Sam. Closest races between our two leaders, Nate and Pat. 6.8 last time by the line. Minute 45 to go. And our E-Buggy A main will be up next. E-Buggy A. All right, leader coming up behind some traffic. Needs to get through them clean. Minute 10 to go. And they make it easy for him. Jamie just gave him a little bit of a scare, but no harm, no foul there. 1 minute, 1 minute. Pat's now going to need a little help from Nate if he's going to get anything done here. 6 seconds the gap. 3 laps to go.
45 seconds left.
Our leader crosses the stripe with 45 seconds. Oh, there it is. Not enough to catch it up, but there was the first little mistake.
.30 seconds left.
Gap was 6.2 at the line last time. This time, 4.6.
.15 seconds left.
All right, leader starting last lap.
Jeff Palmer done.
You cross the line, you'll be done. Jeff finishes in the 30 spot.
Done.
Nate gets the
Nate
win.
Clark done.
Pat goes 2. Jeff 3. And Jamie's going to go 4, Sam 5.
All
They
drivers
finished
are
just
finished.
as they started.
Pinkie Pie done.
Put them
The
down.
race
Come on
is
out and
complete.
marshal for me.
Pat McCreary, Baby Ruth, Jeff Palmer, Nate Clark, Ethan Palmer. One minute to the start of the race.
I need Marshall still. I need one volunteer. Well, no, I had enough for that.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, we got somebody in this race. Never mind.
Gary
Two
Scott.
in this race. Pat, Nate. Yep. All right. So I am going to need a little help. There, and here my help comes.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, finish lap you're on. Ethan's going to go on the 1.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Taylor on the 2. Gary on the 3. Pat on the 4. Nate on the 5. Jeff on the 6.
Take that, Palmer.
All righty then. 8 minutes. Final race of the night. On the tone. And Gary having an adventureful first lap here. Ethan and Taylor taking off. Oh, Taylor going to try that inside move. Gets past Ethan at the start-finish line. It actually gave Taylor credit for leading the first lap here. All right. The leaders starting to separate themselves a little bit from the. So there's 3 groups here. We've got Taylor and Ethan out front. Nate kind of running in by himself. And then we got Jeff, Gary, and Pat. Although I think they've all got magnets in their cars and just getting attracted to each other here. Fast lap of the race does belong to Taylor, a 15.416. Ethan has a fast lap 15.5. Nate 15.4. Jeff a 16.1. He just put it in right there. Gary a 15.7. Pat a 15.4. And Ethan's found his way past Taylor here. We are just past the 2-minute mark, 6 to go. Running order, Ethan, Taylor, Nate, Gary, Jeff, Pat. Oh, Taylor catches a pipe. Gonna grind the rail here. Oh, and that's gonna let Nate get by. Taylor having a horrible lap here. Whatever change Pat made between, he don't like that car right now. Or that car don't like him, something. Our leader crossing the stripe now. Nate in that 2 spot. He is 5 seconds back. We are 3 down, 5 to go. Ethan, Nate, Taylor. Taylor 1.7 back from Nate. Then it's another 3.8 back to Gary. Then Jeff and Pat. Ethan just set his fast lap 15.5. Taylor just set the fast lap of the race 15.094 right there. And Taylor does get by Nate. 6.8 seconds behind Ethan. Oh, traction rolls. So that's going to let Nate back by, but then Nate traction rolls getting onto the backstretch. So Taylor back to the 2 spot. All the while, Ethan running away and hiding. He's actually about to come up on the back of Nate. Put a lap on him. And Nate having problems there getting into the infield. Does let Ethan put a lap on him, so now the only person on the same lap as Ethan is Taylor, and he's 8.5 seconds back. 9 seconds now. 3 minutes 30 to go. 3 minutes 30 to go. Pat's car dead. .320 to go. 3:20 to go. Ethan, Taylor, Gary now, Nate, and Jeff. Gary is 4.7 seconds back from Nate. So at the line now, Taylor 10.8 back from Ethan. Now Gary's moved up to the 3 spot. He's 5.9 seconds behind Taylor. Nate having back-to-back horrible laps here. Behind you, Sam, behind you, Sam. Don't worry about the pole. .210 to go. 2:10 to go. Ethan, Taylor, Gary. Then we go Nate, Jeff. Help. Help. Jamie behind you. All right, that is not for position. Gary's a lap behind Taylor. Gary gets his lap back, though. .110 to go. Ethan, Taylor, Gary, Nate, Jeff, your running order. Ethan now has a lap on the field.
.45 seconds left.
You heard the man. Leader going to get 3 more laps here.
.30 seconds left.
There's Nate on his lid in the carousel. Nothing coming.
15 seconds left.
All right, here comes the tone.
Jeff Palmer done.
Jeff gets caught at the line in the 4th spot.
Nate Clark done.
Ethan gets the win.
Ethan Palmer done. Gary Stutt done.
Taylor brings it home 2.
All drivers
Gary
are
goes
finished.
3.
Baby Ruth done. The race is completed.
All right. Hey, Richard. All right, we'll get podium picks going here just in a minute.